Pandemic in Nigeria. Generally, it's pandemic, and now it's not in Nigeria. So, and that's why I've been told to come here this morning to just give us let tips and let us know what it's all about. Basically, I know you might have been reading things online, might have questions we needed to ask, and we do not have much time to go search through the net and get answers. So before I begin, I would like to know what maybe the two things that we know about it. Anyway.
About what, man?
About coronavirus. Anyway.
I first thought the name was called Corolla. But later on I discovered it's Corona.
Thank you very much. Any other person? Okay. So should we all assume that we do not know or we know or we don't want to talk?
We do one or two.
Let's go the one or two now so that we can correct the misconception.
It's a virus.
Let's say virus, thank you.
It's airborne.
It's not airborne.
No,
Yes.
You will not talk now, you will not talk.
So any other person? Okay, so let's get to what it is.
It's not as dangerous as Ebola.
It is dangerous, but in a way, the fatality rate is not as much as Ebola. So basically, coronavirus is a group of viruses that has to do with the upper respiratory tract. And when we are talking about the upper respiratory tract, we're talking about the nose, the esophagus, the larynx, pharynx, through the lower parts when we come to the lungs.
How much is it?
Is that?
How much is it?
How much? Like in what sense?
That's what I know. The larynx, pharynx, I don't know.
Okay. Like there are structures in the body, in the respiratory tract, that helps in our breathing in and breathing out. So what the virus does is it actually has two types that has been known, and one of these is SARS, severe acute respiratory syndrome. So I know it's been in the past, like in the 90s and all, and it was very, very fatal. It killed a lot of people then. So then another one of it is the Middle East respiratory syndrome, which is the MAS. So but just recently, December 31st, 2019, at Wuhan in China, the new said to be COVID-19 coronavirus, it's called novel coronavirus. It was discovered, and every other ones has been seen, like it can be gotten from animal, from man to man, from the rest of it, but this was actually seen from animal to man. So or maybe because of the peculiarity of what China is, kind of food they eat and all, we never can tell where the virus just surfaced from. So but the virus is there. And what are the basic symptoms? They include fever. When I'm talking about fever, it means when you feel someone's temperature and it's very, very hot, like you even yourself can feel it that, oh no, this person is, the temperature is high. Normally, there's sometimes, maybe very early in the morning, the basal body temperature, which is your normal body temperature, you can touch it, you feel as if my body getting hot. It's not like it's hot, but that's how the temperature actually made it to look like. So, but when we're talking about spiking fever, you see someone hot to the extent that rigor comes in, you see the person sweating, and at the same time, the person will tell you I'm cold. So that's how fever can be. Fever, cough, sneezing, sore throat, every basic things that looks like a normal infected common cold. Like someone has complicated catarrh now, same person, running nose, sometimes there might be fever if there's an infection to it and the rest of it. But this is so peculiar in a way that the fever is always on the high side, let's say like 39, 40 degrees Celsius. That's what it looks like. So and when the body temperature gets too high that the body can actually compensate for, you see that a lot of things start settling in. The brain wants to compensate for it, telling the skin to produce more sweat so that the body can cool down, and the rest of it, before you know it, the person is gone. So that's why it's very fine. It might sound funny because a lot of people play with it. Coronavirus, oh, you look like corona, this and that. Even in traffic, you hear people make fun of it. So it can be that bad. So that's why it's very, very important for us to take precaution and be conscious of everything that we do. Most especially female, even me, I'm not left out. Want to, any small thing, your hands ready on your face. you want to press one pimple that came out yesterday and the rest of it. So that the basic things we need to do is, number one, let's make sure we wash our hands regularly.
One house.
With soap and water. And thank God at least we still have water running. It might not be much, but at least let's make do with what we have. So regular washing of hands with soap and water. And like the way we do wash our hands is not the usual, let me just wash and go and eat that manner that we hungry to eat. So the proper way is you wet your hand a bit, put the soap, squeeze, wash this way, like till you sing. There's regular saying they will say till you sing that happy birthday to you, like you sing it, the 2 stanzas, you sing it twice. So like about 20 minutes or 20 seconds or more than. So you keep on washing, then you wash the back. If you can wash to your elbow, you wash to your elbow, then you clean up. Then after cleaning, you make use of your hand sanitizers. Very, very important.
What you want to
You know, Nigerians, we are sometimes, sorry to use this word, but sometimes we are opportunists.
Yes.
Because things that shouldn't go expensive are the things going expensive because there's a need for it. So, but health is wealth, and there's no amount of money that can, if there's like that amount of money that can bring back the rich to life, if maybe they are down with one disease or the other, they will actually use that money. So, but let's just try and buy it. I know it's not easy on us, but I pray God will make it easy.
Amen.
So let's just get our hand sanitizers.
The alcohol in this hand sanitizer, is it the same one that is the spirit that is the alcohol there?
You know, like the spirit taking now, it specifies the different percentage of what they have there. Like a lot of people make the usual misconceptions to say, okay, they said coronavirus cannot survive an alcohol environment, so I'll drink myself to stupor because I want to kill this coronavirus. The person is gradually killing the liver and the kidneys.
Okay.
That's nothing to do with that. Even it's specified on the bottle. The alcohol you see, there's something, maybe 14 point something %. The max you can see, maybe a 40% in the regular alcohol. But hand sanitizer contains about 98 point something % of alcohol.
So you only will go high.
But it's not edible. So even the normal spirit, the methylated spirit too, can also serve the purpose. But you know that one, it's sublime sometimes. So before you know it, what's it there? So that's why I would say we should make use of hand sanitizers. And if you cannot get hold of hand sanitizers, soap and water, even if it is homo that you want to use to wash your hand, if there's no proper hand wash, it is still washing your hand. So then another thing is if you're coughing or you're sneezing, HR ma, Mr. Moses sir, please let them stay at home.
Well, you said it.
More coffee by you.
She's not coming to work.
Hello, it's as much as we won't use that as an escape. So then if you're coughing and you're sneezing or you're running nose, please have your tissue papers or soap with you, so that anytime you roll, you clean and you dispose properly.
If you don't have, please sneeze into your elbow.
Into your elbow. So you flex your elbow this way.
Ọkọ ṣe báyìí.
You flex your elbow this way.
Sínú ara ẹ̀ kí virus yẹn kó wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
To prevent yourself using your hand, because a lot of germs, even on a normal day when there's no corona, there are other germs that are even there in our fingernails that we pick up and are even more deadlier than corona. But we do not know that they are there. And before, especially we that we are biting nails too, please let's stay off nail biting. I'm a victim. Let's stay off. So any question? Then another thing is, like there's a craze outside for face nose mask. Anywhere you are going to, everybody nose mask. And they're not even using it the proper way. Ideally in the hospital or maybe you're in a settings where there are infections everywhere, even you might be carrying one or two, and you do not want to infect your patient. The deeper color is meant to be outside. If you are in a hospital or you are infected and you do not want to infect others. But in conditions where, but you know, that's the mentality that we have, that the deeper color is always outside. We used to see them in hospital, and that's how they used to visit. So which will be our surgeons too now. We can start using this. If you want to use nose masks, the lighter color should be out. If you're not infected or you're not running nose, or preferably if you're not running nose, you're not coughing, that thing is not easy to put in your nose for long. The heat alone. Even at some point, if maybe you are a night duty person and you use face mask, at a point itself you'll be perceiving some odors coming out into your mask that do not even work. So if we do not have catarrh or cough or anything, let's just make do of the washing of our hands and using of our hand sanitizers. It's very, very interesting. I like the way Nigeria is actually turning up. Someone was jokingly saying that COVID-19 cannot survive Nigeria because we will fight it, because the heat and everything is there, so it cannot come. I was at one supermall yesterday, and the water was there for us to wash our hands before we enter to say we want to shop, which is a good one. So we can also emulate such in our own organization. I pray it will not be our portion in Jesus' name.
Amen. Please don't reuse nose masks, because I've seen some people using it for 1 week, for a week, and you will see it dirty already, and they are still using it. Then if you have to use it at all, you don't need to remove it from the front. The string is how to remove it, but because by the time you remove it from the front already, in order to prevent germs, you are contaminating your hands.
So the proper way to use it, I don't know if I don't have any email that I've illustrated.
We've talked about the personal surfaces also.
Yeah, surfaces, thank you. Like our laptops and the rest of it, even our tables where we put our hands and the rest of it. Like the biofilm, we have a alcohol prepared. Okay. I was explaining to some people on my WhatsApp page yesterday that it's not to tear with your teeth, but you can open with your hand and maybe your phones, you can clean it and drop. You can also use it to clean your alcohol prepared. Alcohol
Railings, what about railings?
Let's avoid using railings now. Or better still, if you use your railings to go down, go to a toilet or convenience and wash your hands.
And if you swipe with the sanitizer, clean with the sanitizer.
So then also our neighbors or family members, if there's anyone that will notice is having one thing or the other, the coronavirus will become fatal if someone has the virus and the person is not aware, and it has eaten deep down to causing pneumonia. So the survival rate is still high for adults, for let me say young adults and people who do not have any comorbid existing disease condition. For people with existing conditions like diabetics, hypertension, and the rest of it, the rate at which they recover is very, very low. And elderly too, the immune system is a bit down. Even people with HIV, AIDS, hepatitis, their immunity is suppressed. And it's a viral condition. Viruses grow very, very fast. So that's why I would say that let's cultivate this habit of regular checkup.
How long will it take for the person to die?
The incubation period is about 2 to 10 days. If someone has it, for it to materialize, 2 to 10 days. But how long it takes for the person to die, it's not being estimated, and this is because it's symptomatic. As one stage leads to another, it materializes with symptoms. So we cannot say, okay, fine, this is when the person will die. So, but even the case that was suspected in Ewekoro and was taken to Yaba, the person is still under quarantine. No, not quarantine anymore. It's been confirmed, so the person is being under management, and there are a list of drugs, antivirals and all that they are using in management. So with this, I've come to the end of my.
Oh, it's come to an end.
Okay. I've come to and then environment has any questions.
Oh, okay. Now, handshake. Chihuahua.
Yes.
Handshake is part of it though, because you don't know what the other person coming might be carrying. Like in China now, I know what they do now is the leg shake.
I saw the governor doing that yesterday.
So if you are greeting someone and the person is showing leg, please don't take offense.
Okay.
Just use the leg
Let's
to,
see.
or you just bow and greet the person. So another thing is, out of kindness, someone is coughing beside you, and you want to say sorry, you might pick something because it's transferred through droplets. That's why it's not airborne like chicken pox and the rest of it. But droplets, you know, it's still the hair. So that's why you maintain about 2 to 10 feet
Yes.
away from anyone who is
Over
coughing.
5 meters.
And please don't say sorry, so that you not healed. Even on a normal day, before coronavirus, if someone coughs beside me, I'll keep quiet. Might be after some 10, 15 minutes, if the person is still there. Sorry for the other time.
Okay, not less ekese.
Not less ekese.
I'll
Bless you. Because most times you say, someone has sore throat beside me. That's why I had sore throat too. It can be contacted through droplets, yes. So any other question?
Just what I want to add. I just want to beg the cleaners. I would prefer you people should do like every 1 hour, go around and clean every staff table, please. In addition to, there's no alcohol prepared now for us to start cleaning about
Before
it.
now, the dustbins are always covered.
Yeah.
Abi?
Every 1
Our
hour.
dustbins are always covered now.
Yeah,
Before
yes,
now,
yes.
but now what you see is the open one. It's not too healthy. Even coronavirus or no coronavirus, it's not healthy if the bins are not covered. It's not healthy. Yes, it's not healthy. You can put the nylon inside and still cover it. If you want to drop, you drop. So that if they want to pick it up, it's easy for them to open and tie the nylon. Bring it out.
I want to contradict you
Yeah,
a
of
bit.
course,
You cannot go to everybody's office and be cleaning
Let's
every
cultivate
1
that
hour.
cleaning
It's not
habit.
realistic.
It's not realistic.
We should also